Right, what's up guys? How's it going? Today, just a coffee and a chat. We've got these iced Jungwo Natya, which is a... I know the Chinese, but not the English. It is a hazelnut latte. There we go. Got it eventually. Anyway, today I thought we would talk about experiences here in China. So you guys know Johnny. He doesn't really need any introduction here. You can follow the links to his channel. You know the drill. Go check him out. Johnny, over to you.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, I was in the middle of the field, and a lady came up to me and says, "Are you a farmer?" No, my worst experience in China had to be when I first came to China. I was invited. Yes, it was my first time working in an English school, and our school had a conference, and so during the conference, we all got together with the foreigners and we went to KTV. Now, KTV, if you don't know, is basically karaoke television, where a bunch of colleagues, staff, whoever, friends, they go out and they sing in basically like a bar, but in a closed room. And they sing a bunch of songs that comes on the screen on television. And sometimes, most of those people are drunk and obnoxious. But anyway... So I went to KTV with my friends at the time, and I decided to go walk to this area of the KTV, and I started to say hello to these two ladies who were drinking apparently. And if you look at the table, they had nothing but hundreds of empty bottles of beer all over the place. I don't know what they were drinking, but it was quite interesting. And as I was walking by actually, I didn't even want to say hello to them. I was taking a photo of some sort of show that a lady was doing on the stage. These two girls stopped.
You must have gone to a pretty impressive KTV.
And they stopped and they looked at me and "Oh my gosh, it's a foreigner!" And one of the girls grabbed me, and started yelling on my right ear, really loud. Her Chinese was just high pitched. I thought she broke the sound barrier with her voice. And then this other lady was screaming in my ear. And then as I'm talking, this big Chinese guy, comes and grabs the chair and yanks it and shoves me away and says, "You need to go away." And as this was happening, my colleagues were just staring at me what's going on here? What is going on here? And then these two girls got up and they grabbed me back again and they started shouting back and forth, back and forth. And as I was trying to leave, this girl started chasing me to the table, and she fell face flat on the floor because she was so drunk.
Wow.
And her friend saying, we're sorry," and got her up and walk her across got her back to the outside of the building. And I'm just sitting there going what the heck is going on here? Because for me, I've never experienced that. I've never been to a KTV, and I've never been bombarded by two drunken women who were just literally, they were pulling both of my arms, trying to talk to me and where are you from? Who are you? Blah blah
Speaking
blah.
English.
Yeah, pretty well broken English, but it's mostly Chinese. I mean, of course, all Chinese, but their voices were it was like hearing chalkboard, scratching your nails on a chalkboard.
Well, drunk people don't really have any handle on how loud you're talking, right?
And then my colleagues who I was working with at the time, they were just staring at me they were just in bewilderment, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's of course, being your first time in China, you would never experience that because you would never thought that would happen. But being in KTV, I said to myself, I would never do that again.
Okay.
And
so how about counter that with your best experience? How about your best experience? The best thing you've done?
The best experience in China I've done so far, I guess. My best experience so far, actually, it's hard because I'm still experiencing a lot of new things every day. I guess probably the best experience I've had so far, I think it's not entirely one incident. I think it's multiple. I guess traveling for me in general has been probably the most best experience in China.
There's a lot to see in China, right?
Yeah.
So much to see and so much to do that.
Like going from Beijing to like Xiamen and like seeing different. Like
you've actually traveled a lot more than I have. You've traveled everywhere. For me, I've spent so much time organizing the wedding, having a baby, and buying a house. Yeah, I haven't actually traveled. I've traveled still quite a bit, but mainly like I haven't traveled nowhere near as much as most people, most of the other foreigners. Yeah. I've kind of skipped out on that a bit because I've had so much to do with everything else. But I mean, I intend to remedy that in the future, basically. But for the minute, I suppose for me, I could pretty much just sum up my best and worst all in one point, and that is having a baby in China. It's both my best and worst. Like the best being the fact that I became a father, and it's just the most amazing thing. Being a father, I'm not gonna go on about the cliches that people say because they are true. You like even now I still can't believe I'm a father. Which when you're not a father, you're like, oh god, I hate people that say that. Yeah. But I love every single day of being a father. Also, the worst experience of it is because here in China you kind of attract a lot of attention, and then if you go into a Chinese hospital and you have a baby and your wife's Chinese and you're a foreigner, it literally like you just have people come and gather around the bed and be like, "Oh look, a foreigner," and they don't talk to me. Like even if I'm responding to them in Chinese, they're there with with their phones out and they're like either taking pictures of you just like you feel like a caged animal, or the classic one is they just talk to like Lily. Because we're just talking Chinese to her, even though he's talking Chinese to us. We'll just talk to her. And they like like where's he from? Where's he from? And you're like, we're like, hello, I'm over here. Like, do you wanna just talk to me?
Because your Chinese is way better than mine, and for me, I'm still learning Chinese. I'm still
just managed to order us 2 coffees.
With broken Chinese. Yeah. And like that's also a frustration still for me as well, like trying to ask for directions or try to find my way. And I would say 9 times out of 10 it's always an effort that I have to do myself, because sometimes, I'm not saying they're all like this, but I feel you don't necessarily get the help you need. They'll help you when they feel like it, but sometimes for me I feel like I need to just figure this out on my own. And it's quite challenging when you're still learning a language and you're still trying to understand a language that you've never been familiar with.
I think that's also another good point as well, is sometimes because you're a foreigner, you get treated a lot better. Like I get treated a lot better by just people out on the street in shops here, there and everywhere than my wife does, because she is Chinese.